What's up, everybody? Today we are reviewing Doritos Dips. Every single time I go into the chip aisle, they're there, and they're just like, hey, you want to try us? I don't know. Why do I need dips for Doritos? Doritos are always saturated with so much powder and everything else. You usually use dips for basic tortilla chips, really. It amplifies the flavor. And I'm wondering if these are actually good or are they trash? So at least here in America, Doritos Dip comes in two flavors. We have spicy nacho and Cool Ranch Jalapeño. And I bought, Doritos, regular nacho, and Cool Ranch to pair with each flavor. We may crisscross as well. It'd be wild and wacky and crazy, y'all. All right? So the history about these dips is that they were first released November 17th, 2022. And Doritos teamed up with actress Keke Palmer, who said, quote, "Everyone knows I like to go big, ... and that's what Big Dip Energy is all about." Now, if you watch the video promo with her in it, there's a lot of Big Dip jokes within the video. And very proud of herself. She's like, yeah, I went there. And yeah, I guess you did. Props to you. So does this have Big Dip Energy? I don't know. We'll see. I'm aware of Big Dip Energy myself, so we'll figure it out. Now, I was never, ever wanting to review these. I see them, but I just see it as like just a big cash grab. They're not selling enough Doritos. They want to slap a Doritos brand on some basic dip. But apparently, they've been on the market for 2.5 years. They haven't been discontinued yet. So somebody's buying them up. And apparently, these aren't just for chips. They are made for anything. It's meant to be a general all-purpose dip. Wings, maybe a candy bar, popcorn, whatever you want to do with it, that's what they're kind of marketed for. But also for Doritos chips to be dipped in as well. Doritos Dips isn't just exclusive to the US. Over in the UK, they sell a line of Doritos Dippers. And there's 3 different flavors of Doritos Dippers chips, along with 5 different dips. Some is salsa, I saw some that's guac. So yeah, it's not just here, it's worldwide they're doing this. Okay, so first up, we will start with the spicy nacho Doritos dip. Oh yeah, look at that. Give it a little jiggle. Okay. It smells like the nacho dip that you would get when you go to any ballpark and you order some nachos with the circular tortilla chips. It's exactly what it smells like. Will it taste any better than that? Where did that come from? I don't know. I don't think I've ever reviewed these on the channel because it's such a basic thing that I don't think it's that crazy to review. But I guess I'll just give you a nice little review now. Yeah. Doritos Nacho Cheese. It's a classic. It's a 10. Perfect crunch. Perfect flavor of powder all around. Let me get another one here. Perfection. Okay, here we go. The Doritos Spicy Nacho Dip. Let's give it a go here. Okay, so if you're wondering about the spicy factor with the dip, it's far more spicier than the regular nacho cheese that you would get at the ballpark, and it kind of sets on right away. But, it's like high acceleration, but then it plateaus. Kind of like any kind of car that you see at a stoplight and you're right next to it, and you're not trying to race them, but those people, every single time you're next to them, they want to pretend that they're going to race you. And once the light turns green, you just go steady, and then they go steady for a little bit, and then they zoom past, like, yeah, I showed them. That's what this cheese is like. It goes, yeah, I showed them, but then it plateaus, and then 5 seconds later, you finally just speed up as you would drive naturally, not trying to race, and you pass them right up, and you're just like, idiot. The flavor of this, it's creamy, it's cheesy, but it's got that basic kind of cheese taste. But it's the heat that I think is they're really trying to sell with this more than the actual like really good flavor. But that's the first impression. Let's do a second impression now. And you can see in here there are bits and pieces of like chili stuff in it and stuff that would make it spicy. So here we go. Okay, my tongue is searching now for more of a cheesy taste, that like kind of a robust cheddar taste, and what I'm getting is cheesiness is it's a bit robust. It's not as plasticky and basic that you would think of a regular cheese dip, but the heat is, like I said, what is really selling it, and it's okay. I could see myself dipping other things in here as well, you know, the big dip energy, but it's a little extra, but not too much. All I gotta say is, if you don't like spicy dips, do not get the spicy nacho dip here. You may think, oh yeah, it's fine. How spicy could it be? If your taste buds can't handle a 1 out of 10 spiciness, don't get this. If you want everything basically bland, Sabrina Carpenter style, don't get this. But if you could handle a little bit of heat, this is okay. But overall, the flavor and all that, I would have to give the spicy nacho Doritos dip a 5 out of 10. It's pretty basic. It's good, you know, you can dip it in stuff, but it's nothing that you would think, oh, Doritos, they're really going to pack it with the flavor like they do their chips. That's what everyone's going to correlate with this. And sad to say, it's just a 5 out of 10. Now, what we will do is try a Cool Ranch with this. All right. And much like the nacho cheese Doritos, I never reviewed these on the channel, so give it a nice go around. Completely different than this, but it has the same punch, sometimes even better. Look at that. That's a good one. So much on it. Very zesty, tangy. I kind of like a Cool Ranch Dorito more than a nacho cheese, to be honest. Cool Ranch Doritos, yeah, 10 out of 10. All right, so what we're going to do now is dip a Cool Ranch Dorito into the spicy nacho. This feels forbidden, you know? Here we go. That doesn't taste right. Not a fan of mixing that with this, that's for sure. Now let's try the Cool Ranch Jalapeño Doritos dip here. There's so much on this thing, I'm just going to lick it. You know, that has a lot more flavor than this one. Right off the bat, I could tell. But let's try it with the chip here. That one is a whole lot better. Way better. Miles better. There's actually some character to it. Like, I could look in here, and I could see the little bits and pieces that you would see on a Cool Ranch Dorito mixed in within the dip here. So awesome. So much better. Yeah, I could get addicted to this. I like the creaminess of it. It's smooth. It does have a cool kind of a feeling with it. Cool Ranch, obviously. And the jalapeno heat to it isn't too crazy either. It's just the right amount of heat. It's just like a nice little touch. So when you see the jalapeno on there, you may think, oh no, it's going to be wild and crazy. Why can't they just make regular dip? Why do they always have to make everything so spicy? You try this, it ain't going to be that bad. And now what we'll do is we'll take a few of these nacho cheese Doritos, dip it right in here. Boom. There we go. That's not that bad. I will say though, the flavor is so like robust and crazy with this. It's so flavorful that it kind of kills any of the cheesy taste coming from a nacho cheese Dorito, which ain't a bad thing. The cheese is kind of still there, but man, this is like the perfect pairing for the Cool Ranch for sure. So I would say, on all accounts, if you were to buy one of these dips, definitely go for the Cool Ranch one. By a long shot. Don't even think of this being an actual choice at all. So, yeah. This one right here, I would give this one, I give it a 10 out of 10. This is good because it amplifies and enhances the already flavorful Cool Ranch Doritos and just takes it to a whole other level, which is amazing. So you may get a Cool Ranch Dorito and you'll be like, oh, there isn't enough, flavoring on it compared to the other ones. Well, that's when you break out the dip and it just covers it with all the flavoring that you would get from a fully packed, seasoned Doritos Cool Ranch chip. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so the bottom line is this. Somebody is buying these things. I guess I am as well. These go for about $5.50 a piece. Bit on the pricey side, a bit on the expensive side compared to some other things that you can get, double of the dip for. But I will say, for a really awesome Cool Ranch experience, this is worth the price of admission, for sure. This, not so much. So, yeah, the Doritos Dip Spicy Nacho, I give a 5 out of 10. And the Doritos Dip Cool Ranch Jalapeno, a solid, perfect 10 out of 10. I would definitely recommend this one if you are looking to amplify your Doritos Cool Ranch experience. That's for sure. And, yeah, I hope this stays around, the Cool Ranch one, but we'll see. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this cheat day review. I am DJ Glowing Ice, always wanting to remind you that it is okay to cheat every once in a while. And I will see you next time. All right, peace out.